What's going on, everybody? Adam here with the eTrailer. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Hollywood Racks RV Rider on our 2021 Chevrolet Tahoe. So if you have some really heavy bikes, this is the bike rack that I recommend to pretty much anybody, just because it does have 80 pounds per bike. It's going to have a 60-inch maximum wheelbase, and it is going to be able to accept those fat tire bikes all the way up to 5 inches. The nice thing about this is we can make it completely adjust to fit whatever bike we have and have them adjust to where they fit the best. I really like that. Not going to be great for your carbon fiber bikes, even though those are usually on the lighter end of the spectrum, but just because we do have some frame contact with our hooks, but that's no big deal. This is mainly for your heavy bikes, and it can go on all sorts of different things like your motorhome and such like that. This is going to have a tilting feature, so what we want to do is go down here, pull this pin, just like that, and we're going to have a knob too. And we can go ahead and take this off. It is kind of a longer process compared to others. Pop this out, and we can go ahead and lean this back. It's not going to do a whole lot for our Tahoe, but for some of the other bikes that you may have, you might be able to get the hatch to completely open up. But on our Tahoe, we're not really going to be able to because of the wheels, all of the foot pegs there. So we do have the feature. It's not really something we can really use with the Tahoe, but this is going to be a nice hefty rack for those heavy bikes. So what we want to do is just put it back up and replace all the stuff that we took off. Slide this through, and we are good to go, just like that. Alright, so let's go ahead and take the bike off. Usually what I do is start with the wheel hooks right here, or our little straps. So I already undid this one, but basically you just press this little button and then it comes undone. We do have a sleeve, so it's not going to scratch any of our wheels, so that's always nice. Put this to the side, and then what you want to do is undo your strap up top and then put a hand on your bike as we start to rotate this knob counterclockwise to loosen it up. Lefty loosey, righty tighty, and it doesn't take that much time. But then, once we get it like that, then we can go ahead and rotate this around and then remove our bike from the rack. Now we can get a little bit closer look at what's going on here. As you can see, everything is made of steel, has a nice powder coated finish. We have a reflector on the end, and that's nice. So whenever we're about to put this down into the stowaway position, we can go ahead and take our center mast and put that down. That is one negative side to this, is we do have some knobs and stuff, which makes it a little bit time consuming to get it all situated, but that's really what you get when it comes to a high capacity rack like this one. Put it down like that and put our knob back on. But with any hitch mounted accessory, we are going to add a little bit of length to the back of the vehicle. So with this one in the configuration set now, from the bumper to the farthest most point, it's going to be about 27.5 inches, but we can cut that down a little bit by taking that same pin out that we did for the tilt-away feature. Pull that out, tilt it up, just like that, and then we can go ahead and replace our bolt and our knob. Just like that. And that's going to break it down to about a foot. So we're not really adding a whole lot of length to our vehicle, which is always nice. So then Go down to our shank. We do have a straight shank, but we will have a little bit of a rise, so we're going to have a little bit more ground clearance when our bikes are loaded up. But for the shank itself, it's about 20 inches and only sticks out about 15 inches, so that's not a whole lot. It does come with an anti-rattle bolt and a lock, so that's always nice. And it is going to be key to like with the locks up on our hooks, so that's always nice that everything's key to like. We get multiple keys in our kit too, so if you misplace one, you're going to have an extra one to back it up. All in all, this is going to be for your really heavy bikes. It's not the easiest one to use, but that's not really the focus of this. This is for the extremely heavy bikes because you really don't have a whole lot of options when it comes to those big, heavy, fat tire or electric bikes. All in all, I definitely like it, and it definitely covers some of those areas on the higher end heavy bikes. Again, this was the Hollywood Racks RV Rider on our 2021 Chevrolet Tahoe.